Good evening, good morning, good whatever you're having, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, seekers of truth, to another journey with OccultCatalyst. Today we're diving deep into one of the most profound mysteries of existence, the true self. Who are you really? What is the nature of your being? And how does understanding this connect us to the one infinite creator and empower every aspect of our lives? Sit back, breathe deeply, and let's begin this exploration together. Now, surely in meditation or in reflection, you've asked yourself, who am I? What am I? Beyond the ego and the scope of the I am this, I am Julian, I am this perception of this character I was born into, and this name I was given, and this life I hold, within society and my function. Beyond that, there is more. You have to recognize that you are an awareness or a consciousness behind this character or persona or ego that we play, that is your higher self or your larger being, the larger entity that you are. Call it your oversoul or whatever you want to address it as. So today we're going to be going into that. What are you? And the age old adage of know thyself, right? Know thyself. It's the biggest thing that we can do here. The idea of the true self has been contemplated by millennia, by mystics, philosophers, and spiritual seekers. At its core, the true self transcends the personality, the ego, and even the physical body. It is the ethereal essence, the infinite consciousness that lies at the heart of your existence. Let's begin with a bold statement. You are not who you think you are. The name, the identity, the role you play, these are all transient. They're aspects of a character you're playing in this grand cosmic drama. The truth is that you are a singular, infinite consciousness, a unique expression of the one infinite creator. Every being, every atom, every experience in existence is a reflection of this singular source, playing out its infinite creativity through a myriad of forms. This may sound abstract at first, but consider this. When you strip away all labels, beliefs, and forms, what remains? Awareness. Pure, formless awareness. The awareness is you, not the thoughts you think or the roles you embody, but the still observing presence behind it all. To understand this more deeply, we'll break down the components that make up our experience of self. So before we go into that, you have to understand that you are everything, everywhere, all at once, all the time. Past, present, future, has been, hasn't been. You are me, I am you. We are one singular consciousness experiencing itself through the lens of I. We have to wake up to the bigger picture of I am, or Ehi in Hebrew, which is a name of God or a word of power that means I am. And that's what we have to wake up to is that you are the I am that is everything. And largely the thing behind that is even greater. But we have to first understand that we are everything all at once, all the time. And that's where we can truly breed compassion and use that as our power and lift others up as we lift ourselves up. Because by lifting others up, we are literally lifting up ourselves, because that is us too. And when we come to understand that as a unified people and as, a whole society, then we can start to look at the big picture of like what we want to do and how we're going to heal and how we're going to move forward and things like that. And we can work together in a unified consciousness while maintaining individuality and sovereignty, So the self. The human experience can be understood through three interwoven aspects: the thinker, the observer, and the player. Each plays a vital role in how consciousness manifests itself in the physical world. The thinker. The thinker is the mind. It is the part of you that generates thoughts, ideas, and concepts. It works tirelessly to interpret the world, problem solve, and give meaning to your experiences. However, it's important to recognize that the thinker is not the totality of you. It is a tool, a servant to your higher awareness, not the master. Left unchecked, the thinker can create suffering by spinning stories of fear, doubt, and separation. But when aligned with higher consciousness, it becomes a powerful creator of intentions. You can think of the thinker like a flowing river in your mind's space. And in that river is thoughts that arise, linger, and fall away. And the thinker is the one that is thinking up all of that and grasping onto thoughts and holding them and concepts and ideas and creating form. Second, we have the observer. The observer is the witness. This is the aspect of you that watches thoughts arise, linger, and fall away. It is the silent, impartial presence that notices without judgment. The observer is timeless. It doesn't change, regardless of external circumstances. Think about it. There's a part of you that has remained constant from childhood to now, despite every physical and emotional transformation. That part of you is the observer. 3 is the player. The player is the doer. It is the physical vessel and the aspect of self that brings thoughts into action. Through the player, you navigate the material world, engage with others, and bring your intentions to life. The player is deeply influenced by the thinker, but guided by the observer. When these three are in harmony, the player becomes a conscious co-creator with the universe. Again, a conscious co-creator with the universe. That's the goal here, is to be creating in alignment with our will and the universal will, to have maximum potentiation on our manifestations, our energy work, anything that we're working with that we are trying to bring to fruition. That's what's going to help us, is having all three of these work in harmony, in alignment, aligning our thoughts with our actions, right? But also having that observer be aware of what the will is, behind these thoughts, and see that everything is in alignment. Together, these three aspects form the experience of being human, but their sum is greater than their parts. When integrated, they point to the deeper truth, the whole self, which is a direct expression of infinite consciousness. The whole self as infinite consciousness. Now that we've explored the thinker, the observer, and the player, let's zoom out to the bigger picture. Beyond these components lies the whole self, the formless, timeless awareness that is the foundation of all existence. This is where we connect to the one infinite creator. The one infinite creator is not separate from you. It is you. It is everything. Every thought, every experience, every joy, and every sorrow is a facet of this infinite intelligence experiencing itself. You, as an aspect of this creator, are both an individual expression and the whole itself. This paradox is beautifully summed up in the ancient Hermetic axiom, as above, so below. When you begin to see yourself not as a separate being, but as a unique expression of the infinite, life transforms. Challenges lose their sting because you recognize them as part of the creator's dance. Joy becomes richer because you see it as the creator delighting in itself. You move through life with a sense of purpose and connection, knowing that you are both the wave and the ocean. A big thing on that is when you can truly understand this, not just know it, because knowing helps, right? It helps to know, oh, okay, I see that. All right, we're all one unified consciousness. Yeah, what now? And you go on with your daily life. No, when you actually see it, when you feel it, when you go through the spiritual movement of actually feeling in a moment like you are everything all at once, and you have that complete pullback of the ego, essentially, you're going to find that is the truth, that you are unified with all things. And so then we start to act in a way that is in alignment with that. I like that word, alignment. I think it implies solid direction that's resonating with what we want to have happen. Things start to get better. You actually feel content in life. Maybe for some of us, for the first time. A lot of that has started to happen for me, where I'm okay even in a bad situation. I know I can pull through because I have that power within me, because I am the infinite creator. You are the infinite creator. That wellspring of mana is within us, and we can tap into it at any time. That infinitesimal energy is within you and at your whim to do at your bidding. So it's time to align with your highest self. It's time to wake up to the fact of what you are if you haven't yet, because we are all one with the one infinite creator. Anatman and the no-self. Let's take this understanding even deeper. In many spiritual traditions, there's the concept of Anatman, or no-self. This teaching reminds us that at the core of our being, we are not a fixed identity. We are formlessness itself, the infinite awareness that exists before and beyond all creation. Think of it this way. Form is temporary, right? But formless is eternal. It's forever. You are not the body or the mind, but the awareness that perceives them. Before the thoughts arise and after they dissolve, what remains? Silence, presence, pure being, like you find in meditation. And you hit that emptiness, right? That nothing. This is the no-thingness that is simultaneously everything. When you identify with this formless essence, you free yourself from the limitations of ego and the illusions of separation. You become the awareness behind all form, the eternal witness to the unfolding of creation. Now you're probably thinking, like, again, this is great. How do I apply this to my life? Like, how will this help me? How does understanding this help me to succeed? Understanding the true self isn't just a philosophical exercise, it's a transformative practice. Here's how you can integrate this knowledge into your daily life. First, meditation. Spend time each day connecting with the observer within. Watch your thoughts without judgment and feel the stillness of your true nature. Try to reach that emptiness, the thoughtless space, where the time disappears, where form disappears. There is nothing, there's no thing. Secondly, mindful action. Engage the player with intention. Before taking action, ask yourself, is this aligned with my highest truth? Am I acting as a conscious creator? Thirdly, affirmation of oneness. Remind yourself regularly, I am a unique expression of the one infinite creator. Say that again. I'm a unique expression of the one infinite creator. Yes, you are. This simple practice can shift your perspective and elevate your vibration. Connection with higher entities. When you embody your true self, you naturally resonate with higher vibrational entities such as spirits and deities. Your connection with them deepens because you're operating from a place of authenticity and unity. And fifth, empowered manifestation. Recognize that you, as an aspect of infinite consciousness, hold the power to shape reality. Align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your intentions and watch the universe respond. So I invite you now, take a deep breath. In and out. And feel your awareness shift and know that you are the one, the all, the any, the one thing. I invite you to awaken to that. I invite you to embody that. I invite you to share this reality and co-creation with me and all your frauders and sorors. your brothers and sisters, so we may unite as one and harmonize, right? Thank you for walking this path with me today. Remember, you are more than your thoughts, more than your actions, and more than your identity. You are infinite, eternal, and divine, and you are loved. Embrace this truth and let it guide you to greater peace, purpose, and connection. Until next time, stay curious, stay courageous, and keep seeking. Namaste.